How's it going, everyone? So it is October 7th. Welcome back. We are going to go through these. This is going to be like the last kind of big check of the season. We'll see where they're at, see if they need food. Hopefully those top orange boxes are full of food. Queen evaluation and everything before they get bunkered down for the winter. So after we do these final inspections, it's pretty much just keeping an eye on their food and what they're doing after that. So let's get set up and we'll go through these and see where they're looking at. Alright, so I forgot my tripod, so we're going to try to do this with the truck, but we'll come in here, give them a little smoke down. I always check to see the hive weight. They feel pretty good. I'm daddy long leg. So we'll come in here and pop it up. It's kind of chilly this morning. You know, if they don't have this box filled up out here, this top box, then we go down to a single and stuff, and I'll just winter them in that little bottom box. That's not a big deal for me. Probably not going to be too happy with me digging around. It's, like I said, it's kind of chilly out here. But very nice right here is going on. So I forgot my tripod. It's on my truck, but so there is the honey, their food stores, and then all down there, if you can see in there, is good eggs, larvae. So that queen is in there, and that's basically all we need to really check to see. I don't need to do a deep dive unless something is out of the ordinary. You don't need to, you know, just pull a couple frames just to make sure that they're looking good. They've got plenty of food, but yeah, the queen is laying all right here. So as you can see, she just has this brood nest right here, and then the food above her, very nice, some capped brood on her, plenty of honey stores. These two frames up here are full of honey. Come down here, get that bottom box quick check. But weight lift, yep, definitely good. Good on stores. Population looks great. Give this one a bottom box right quick, a good check on it. Like I thought, cooler weather, cooler morning right now. It's going to warm up pretty nice though. But we're in the probably low 50s right now, and so they're not too happy about getting disturbed, but yeah, here you go. So she is doing a fantastic job. Right there, nice brood nest, capped brood in her, as you can see. So that is good. So that's all we need to see. They got the food on them. They have a food frame down here. So they do not need anything else. And so from here on out, we don't really do much. They're pretty much set up how they are going to be. For the winter, at least through Christmas. And then after Christmas, if we decide to put some sugar cakes on here, and so from here on out, that inspection on that hive is just going to be to make sure that they live through the winter. And if they die, then we want to save that comb, so we want to make sure that they, yep, very good. So we want to make sure that the comb is saved, so we'll take the hive off the property, you know, if they die. Now, very good. Here's some moisture. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some moisture on that lid. And people complain about moisture, but a dry bee is a dead bee. You have to remember that. They do need moisture to come in. They just don't need a lot of moisture raining down on them. Again, a cold, wet bee is a dead bee, but a dry bee is a dead bee. So they need some moisture, and the moisture has never been a big deal for me. I'll see it a little bit, but I don't get too worried about a lot of moisture that will come up. And if I am, then sugar laid across, like a mountain camp sugar, and we'll show people that, is a great way to help absorb excess moisture. Quilt boxes, the downy board, you know, they're good ways, cheap to make. And I'm not one that likes the vents, as you know, if you've seen, I like everything. I don't like screen bottom boards, but some areas, you know, the Pacific Northwest and more areas that are really humid and stuff, you know, they may need ventilation to get through their winter. Here's that queen. She's marred. But great brood pattern right there. Lots of food on her. That nice orange dotted queen right there, easy to see. And that's all we need to see. So she is set up. And that's it, simple, easy check. We don't need to be in here very long, getting them disturbed. They do not need any feeding. And again, now it is set up for making sure that they are good. The mite population is good on them. No concerns there. A little sting happy. Get my vitamin B injections in here. My bee Botox. Oh, got me on the backside. Get my britches falling down. But that's the way it is. Make sure everything is secure. I'll propolize all that up. There we go. So that is a good to go hive. So that is what we're out doing. We're just trying to evaluate all the queens, what they're doing. One last final check, make sure all the food is good. This is how they're going to winter though. So a lot of food up top right there, and then they got 5 frames down there, so there's 12 frames all together, and there's a feeder down there, so they're not, those are 7 frame boxes, so we got 7 on the top and 5 on the bottom. So nice little 12 frame all together. We're going to run quite a few of them like that this year, and then also our singles that we normally do. I'm going to see which kind of I like better. and going forward, and we might end up liking this setup a little bit better. But that's what we're out doing. It's the final checks. It's real simple. If we see the queen or her brood pattern looks good and we know mites are under control and they got food on them, they're set up. And it'll probably be a month or every 6 week check, and we're just checking for a dead out, make sure that they're alive. And then after Christmas, if we do use some sugar cakes on some different hives, that's when we put ours on. Now, some people are putting theirs on right now. If I put ours on too early, the bees, like I said, we're going to be in the 80s. The bees are just going to remove all that. So they still got a few brood cycles left on them, and then they will slow down. But we'll get back into them probably in a month, and unless we just get really, really cold, that queen will still be laying, and she'll have brood on her. All right, well, we hope your bees are doing good. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be keeping it real out there. See ya.